Hey guys, it's Wednesday. I'm Dan.
And I'm Ed.
And it's time for GameSpot News. You are way more into this than I am. First up, if you tuned into the Australian leg of our 72-hour Extra Life live stream, you might have seen us play Senua's Sacrifice, Hellblade, whatever the way that title goes.
Enslaved. Anyway, the developer Ninja Theory has released a new dev diary on Hellblade and revealed some pretty interesting stats about the game.
Hellblade is probably most famous for its permadeath save-erasing feature that caused a minor furor when it was released. If the main character Senua dies enough times, the game warns players that her adventure will come to an end and all progress will be lost. It seems this hasn't deterred players though, as Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice has now sold 500,000 units in 3 months, which makes the game profitable.
The game was only sold digitally on PS4 and PC, and apparently the sales are split almost evenly on both platforms. Ninja Theory are using their new financial freedom to broaden the game's grassroots marketing campaign to hopefully showcase the title to a wider gaming audience. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice is available on PS4 and PC and is one of the more important games of this year, so do check it out if you can.
My personal number 3 game of the year, Wolfenstein II: The New Colossus, now has a free demo.
And you should jump on it immediately if you haven't already, because it is a very good game.
It's true.
You can grab the trial version of this year's best story-driven first-person shooter on PS4, PC, and Xbox One. The trial gives you access to the game's first level, with all progress carrying over to the full game if you end up buying it. And why wouldn't you? There's Nazi killing, a guilt-ridden protagonist, and some of the most cinematic cutscenes in video games.
Wolfenstein II is also seeing a pretty sweet price drop as part of Black Friday. Those of you in the US can pick up the physical edition from Best Buy or GameStop for $25, which is more than 50% off, while the Matrix version of the game is being digitally distributed on your platform of choice for $30.
Guess what, video game fans? The Star Wars loot box saga continues to rage on.
It certainly does. The French authorities have been investigating it, the Belgian authorities have been investigating it, and now those investigations, they're coming stateside.
Well, kind of. US politicians representing the state of Hawaii have publicly condemned the use of loot boxes in Battlefront 2 in a press conference, describing it as a predatory practice that has the potential to take advantage of vulnerable people.
State Representative Chris Lee said he was taking action to, quote, ensure future protections for kids, youth, and everyone else. He called Battlefront 2 a Star Wars-themed online casino designed to lure kids into spending money, before emphasizing, no joke, it's a trap.
If you're somehow not clued up on this drama, here's a refresher. Battlefront 2's progression system incorporates star cards that have a very tangible impact on how well you perform in online matches. These are obtained in a completely random fashion via loot boxes, purchased with in-game credits, or real-world money, the latter of which EA disabled in response to the backlash.
Lee said, "This is something we need to address to ensure that particularly kids who are underage, who are not psychologically and emotionally mature enough to gamble, which is why gambling is prohibited under 21, are protected from being trapped into these cycles, which have compelled many folks to spend thousands of dollars in gaming fees online."
The Democratic rep is looking to push US legislation that would prohibit the sale of certain kinds of games to underage individuals, as well as prohibiting the use of loot box mechanics in games as a whole. Lee says he's been talking with a number of other state reps and wants to address these issues before they become the norm.
That's everything we have for you today, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving in the US, and if you want to get some sweet deals on Black Friday, where would they go, Edmund?
Sweet Black Friday deals on GameSpot.com. We have like 1,000 articles, it seems, on all the best deals you can get on video games, hardware, etc.
So do it.
Do that.
Yeah. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and Jess should be back. Or if not, it'll just be us.
It'll just be us.
There was no exciting conclusion. Goodbye.
Very good.